I'm so excited. Okay. And where is this honest, wonderful guy now?
He's doing good.
I bet he is doing good.
I took the winter to ride
Hey.
to really work
Oh,
on
what
my
a concept. How did that work?
I know, right? To
Oh.
really work on all my bad habits and like be the good rider for him. Like take some time and not.
Lucky horse.
Right.
Oh, don't pout now.
To Anne today?
No, he knows. He says, oh, shit, this is work. Yeah. Oh, he says, this don't look good. But we love you. Yeah. Where did he go? But we love you. We think, yeah, you're the sweetest horse here. Now, come on. Yes, you are. You are a very sweet horse.
I have him in the Boucher.
Because?
I've been experimenting with different curbs on him.
Aha.
I found one that I really, really liked. And of course, it's back ordered in his size.
And what is it you really, really like?
Then, I'm going to butcher the name, the Newly
Oh, Neuschule.
There you
Yeah,
go. You'll
well,
say it right.
they're everywhere, yes.
But he really liked the one that had more tongue space and it had a little bit of a different angle to it. So and of course, it seems like everyone wants that one because it's back ordered. So we've been riding in the Boucher because I've also really, on top of myself, working on my back.
Good,
habits.
which is when you have a little time when you can do that.
Well, after our last clinic, I was like, you know what? I need to do some
Body work.
Body work and some changing here so I can help this, but also with him, what I was running into is every time I go to put my leg on, he just freezes, tenses, runs, started to, get strong.
Yes, gets too strong.
And so then I equal the strength of trying to.
Yeah, well, with
we know it's his, he's not.
Oh yeah, he's not perfect, but he goes way beyond the call of duty, which is
Right.
what I love about him.
Right, me too.
Yeah, he doesn't have half the talent of some of these horses,
Sure.
but he wants to be a star.
Exactly.
He wants to show the world he can do this as well as anybody.
Very, very true.
Don't you?
It's
Yes, that's
So
true.
I have really worked on.
Don't give me any dirty looks. You know it's true.
Don't be about this. So really working on not only myself, but when I put my leg on, he still remains supple, he still remains straight, he still remains submissive.
Oh, and you are supple too.
Trying.
Right. You're supple.
We're trying to work together.
Everybody's
to make-
supple.
Right. So that's kind of been our theme, and then once that kind of feels good, then we try and do something in that. We
Good.
try and push it and okay, let me just see if I can do something.
I think we should more or less go along with that because we don't want to we don't want to
Well-
break that habit.
And
Sounds like a good one to me.
there needed to be some rearranging in my writing because it wasn't being strong and holding him and wasn't getting me anywhere. And
No, and basically, what's the purpose of dressage?
well, harmony.
Harmony,
Training of the
the
horse.
training of the horse, self-carriage,
Those things were happening.
right, and making the horse comfortable transportation.
Right.
Which, if they're not, why are we doing this? Take up something that's more fun and easier. So it's just, but when the horse just really feels like it's tuned in and easy to communicate with, it's fun.
That's really what I wanted to
Yeah,
establish.
and you
over the
can.
winter.
I think he's kind enough to do that for you.
And I feel like I've had really good response from it, and I'm making good progress. I mean, by no means is he going to be.
Well, we will soon be able to tell.
Yes, we will.
Let's go. Good. Let's see what happens. Did you warm him up a little? Good. So you're ready to do a little bit of collective work? Well, okay. Post if you want for a little bit. And work on the connection, huh? Yeah. Oh, hello, kitten. Good. Work on the feel in both reins. Good. And keep your thumb your highest point. And don't pull backwards, Brandy. Don't. That's it. Don't pull backward. Don't lift him. He's supposed to lift you. There to go. Now, one thing you are still doing, you're looking at him. I don't care if you look at him, but drop your eyes, not your chin. Good. Keep yourself real, that's it. Keep yourself in the center of gravity. And that includes your head. Good. So, you know, your head weighs 1/7 of your body weight. So when you drop it on the horse's withers, he feels it. Good. And that adds to his heaviness in the forehand, and we don't want that. I like his tempo. It's good. Good. That's it. And not pulling backwards. Very nice feel in your hands all the time. And if it isn't, sit, put him in a shoulder forward, bring him to a walk, and fix that feel. And a little rounder. Good. No, don't pull backwards. Don't hold him up. Not your job. Good. And then we trot again very carefully. And then I would, you know, quit the posting and start sitting because we need the half holds. And not half holds that pull the horse back to you. Half holds that push him forward to the outside rein. That's the girl. The half hold should push him forward and up, not pull him back. Good, that's it. Yeah, and you're quiet, you're sitting in the middle of the horse, your elbows are good. Don't lift your hands and pull him towards you, push him to the outside rein. Get back on the circle. And then bring him to a full halt in a shoulder in feel. And that's hard, huh? Trot again. The halt in the end is good, but it takes too much effort from you to accomplish that. Could you bring him to that right rein without me seeing your upper body leaning back? That upper body better be sitting up straight. Yeah, and push him to the right. Don't tilt him too much. Elbows to your side. Good, and then a half halt and bring him up to the right rein from behind. Shoulder in, shoulder in. No, don't push him more, not harder. I want him to sit. And no, I see how much you're pulling. You got to be softer in the connection. Now push him to the right rein. Push him to the right rein. Good. And now halt. Sit. Okay. That was a little lighter, a little nicer, but he still opens his throat latch. And that's because of the way his neck is set on. You know, he can't help it. He sort of has that. So trot on again, and let's see that better organized. Now steady and rounder, and more through. And prepare for a halt. Don't lean back. No, you're still leaning back at the end. Get over it, okay? Sit, put him to the right, let him stop for you, not against you. Little better, trot again, and change your rein. Good, tempo is great. I have no problem with his trot. His cadence has improved. Yeah, we're happy about that. Just make sure he's not pulling your guts out. Good girl. Okay. And sit really quiet. Let him take you there. Good. Good job. Good job. Can you halt there without leaning back? Yeah. Okay? That's more, you have to refine these transitions. And sure, he stops eventually when you pull hard enough, but you've got to make it look so easy that I can hardly even see anything except that you sit a little heavier. That's how nice it should look. You just sit a little heavier and he goes, oh, okay, I'm stopping. That's the girl. And be relaxed through your elbow. And the hands are better. Good. And then just, that's right, good girl. Okay. But pays a little against your hand there. But pay even more attention to that, because you need to have good brakes. Yeah, you really do. You need to know that the horse can carry you into the down transition and not grab and just have you work so hard that you're exhausted when he finally stops. That's good. All right? Okay, so please pay attention to that. Now start some of your lateral work. And start with whatever you normally start with. If that's leg yields, fine, and if it's shoulder ins, fine. But do some of your good lateral work. Don't lose the cadence. You have already been able to create, install cadence in this horse. So we're not going to give it up now. When you go sideways, he has to maintain the same cadence. Good girl. Yeah. Good. Yeah. All right, and whoa, and cadence. Don't let him just run. Okay, and trot again. And then back to the shoulder in, or the leg yield, whatever way you want to do this. Good. Good leg yield. All right, Brandy, that's the way, huh? Good job. Super. Okay, do a couple of more of those, and that sets him back on his butt a little bit too. And all the lateral work is supposed to promote what? Self-carriage, right? Lightness, self-carriage, roundness, whatever, but that's what it's supposed to do. Good. And chin up, and then straight, and position him the other way, and take him over to the left rein. Lovely. Good job. Okay, circle right at A. Make a nice round circle with a lot of bend. Good. And you are so far very quiet. That's a nice thing to see. Yeah, I can tell you've been working on being smoother, more supple on the horse, following him better, and your shoulders are not so round. Yeah, that's really nice to see. It's just a prettier look. Good. That's it. And there his tempo is very good. That's fine. Good. Shoulder in. Good. Good. Yep. Very good. And make a full stop right out of there. Good. And trot. Well done. Good. So far, so good. Is it tolerable in the contact? Yeah. Yeah. And then shoulder in, haunches in, and the hands together, and chin up. Good. And you can still drop your eyes if you want to look at him. That's fine. Good. Now follow with right shoulder back. Right shoulder back. Follow with him. There you go. That's it. Your hips go with the horse's hips. Your shoulders go with the horse's shoulders. As long as you keep that feeling, then you're always going to be in the center of gravity of the horse. A little more cadence there, huh? Tad more. Good girl. Just kick it a little more in gear. There you go. Good job. Good job. And then we turn the other way. Yeah. And don't pull the nose to the right so far. Whoa, bending, sitting. Don't pull the nose to the right. Good. Make sure that the give is in the throat latch and not because you're pulling at the pole. Okay. Then go on to the shoulder in, haunches in, half pass, whatever, whichever order. And put the hind leg under again, a little bit more. That should be more fluid, huh? Don't lift him in the right rein. Do it from the outside rein. That's too much inside rein. And he needs to go from the outside rein and leg and into the inside leg. Yep, the inside leg there, the cadence is back. Good. That's nice. That's good. Super. All right, and then change the whole thing around. You got it. Good. And right rein down. Okay. Yeah, and energize. That's fine. And then halt at C. Very good halt. Very quiet. Make him wait, and then slowly rein back 4 steps. Make him wait. No pulling. No. Soft in the pole. Good. So what do you think that would get for a score? 4. No, not a 4. It wouldn't. But why didn't I love it? Why didn't you love it?
It was super tense, and it's like he didn't really pick up his legs.
No, he didn't walk backwards. He dragged himself backwards. So how could we improve on that? How do you start the halt, ideally? The rein back, I mean.
I usually come a little forward.
Mm-hmm.
And put my leg on and steady pressure. I try not to pull back, but of course
No, well, never pull back, never mind. Keep your hands there so he can't pull out of there, right? But then, as you said, lighten your seat a little. It's the only time you ever hear me say lean forward and lighten your butt, and then use lateral aid. So once he's through, hold the left rein, and use the left leg, and just sort of tap with the leg until he says, well, if I can't go forward, what do you want? That's it. Now just use the legs. When he's that, just use the legs, nothing else. Don't use the hand, you see? So he can back as many steps as you want from the leg, and then it gets better and better. And then trot forward again, so he doesn't lose the forward tendency. Come back and try it again. I'll tell you, that's it, and when you make this halt really reliable and rein back, it's a lot of scores. That's better already, huh? And then think forward. But never think you're pulling your horse backwards. You're just preventing him from going forward. And then he has to figure out what he could do then. And the leg supports him with the lateral aid, because then he stays straight. Good. So there's a nice trot for him, huh? And then start, yeah, he's good. Good cadence, nice in the bridle, looks easy. And when it looks easy, we always like it, right? Whatever the horse does, when it looks easy, we go, oh, isn't that nice? Good girl. Good girl. Both half hold right. Keep both legs on. Inside leg too. Left shoulder back a little bit. Point his ears and his eyes to where you want to go. And it would be good if you looked there too. Yeah. In order for you to get where you want to be, you really need to navigate and look where you're going. You know, you would never drive a car looking straight down at the dashboard now, would you? Good. Come on. Keep eyes where you want to be. That's it. And outside rein, Brandy, come on. And both legs. A little more energy. Yes, a little more cadence. Go for it. It's a little sticky. Let's do one more half pass left and right from F to X at X circle right before you start to the right. I like this side better. Yeah, this is nice, it's fluid, it looks happy. Okay, so here's a clear 7, if not a 7-5. Here starts the trouble. Okay, so bend him, left rein, and make him really come around your inside leg. Push him now into the left rein and lower it, and then send him over to the right. Both legs on. Good girl. Both legs on. And move him on. Yeah, don't make this look stickier. This was better, huh? Yeah. And walk. Well done. Okay. But everything you correct in a sensible way, this horse accepts in a sensible way. Soon as he gets what you ask and why you're doing it, he goes, okay, I'll do that. You know, it's just what I love about him. Once he gets the right information, he processes it in the right way, huh? Yeah. So that's really cool. The half passes, you could think a little bit more about maintaining the cadence and not letting him sort of trot like a pony. Yeah. Because if you don't keep saying go, right, you know, he's not going. What happened? Aha. So, we just fixed that battery, didn't we? No? So, testing. We checked out before and I thought we changed the batteries, no? But mine is, well, I have 2 of them. No, one is not on here. One is dead. Mine is the one that needs the battery. Come here. Never mind. I thought we fixed that one. No, let's do that one. Oh, look at those blue nails. Hot damn. Okay. No. Yes, he does. Yeah, but that's, if you look at how he's built and how his neck is set on, he doesn't have many options. And he's only doing all this because he's a kind horse. Right. So you're not doing that. But you know, there's a lot less tension in your shoulders. Yeah. And they're not round anymore. Now when I see tension, it goes to your lower back, which is where it should be. If your shoulders are tired when you get off the horse, you are using the wrong part of your body. If you're a little tired in your lower back or have you a sore rear end, this is okay. Okay, that's part of the thing. But now I see he meets you more in the back, in your core, and that's nice. I like that. It's a whole different look. Another thing you need to do is, because you ride alone all the time or a lot, you're doing this. We all do this. We're fascinated by looking, up our own. That's right. Feel that you have. All right. Thank you. We have life. Okay. Thank you. Now, can you hear me? Good. Because it's just natural that you try to look at what you're doing. I mean, that's how we always try to check things out. But in this case, you know what it's like? It's like in school when you're on the balancing bar and the teacher forever said, don't look down, and you're going, you have to be kidding, I'm supposed to walk straight on this thing, I don't even know where my feet are. But it's a little the same thing, because when you look at it, you can't focus on your balance. And a lot of riding is balance, isn't it? It's all about where you stay within the horse's center of gravity. And that's why those cowboys, how they stay on when the horses' broncos are bucking, well, they only stay on as long as they are in the center of gravity, and then they don't stay on anymore. So the whole thing is a balancing act, and if you keep your eyes up, you can feel it better. If you drop your eyes down, you're too involved with the mechanics of it, then it's harder for you to feel it. So then you get a little out of sync. But that's sort of the last hurrah now, you really need to navigate better. Your half halts are good, not always totally effective, but they come from the right place now. They originate with your leg in your driving seat and they go back to your lower back. So the circle of aids is into your lower back, not to your shoulders. And that's a really good improvement. Yeah, that's really nice. And he's respecting it. Oh, he is. And he's appreciating it too, I think. He's being, even more kind. So, do we still have big problems with our left pirouette?
I think I'm getting better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think after all that trot, this is a good time to check it out. And we'll see no, I didn't like that. Round, come on. It was very prompt, but he has to be more through and more to the outside rein. Don't let him climb in the transition. Good, okay. And it's only like an inch lower, but it's a very important inch. Good. Then get the canter as good as you can get it. And start by just spiraling in. Let's do our homework with this. So spiral in and make the circle smaller. And start preparing him for the horror of this. Good. No, he's going to stay round and going around and a little smaller circle. There you go. Right. And he's going to stay on the right rein. And don't let him fall out with the shoulder. Keep turning. That's okay, Out before. Don't let him start to spin. We want him to canter around your inside leg the whole way around, okay? No spinning, no falling over on your left leg. Oh, yeah. He's not even panicked when you do that. And the canter is still there. Good. And now slowly take him in and keep him through in the right rein, and keep him through in the right rein. Good, and turn, and go. Yeah, that's a lot better, huh? Much quieter, much more understandable to him. Good. Now if you can do that so well, you can do fabulous quarter pirouettes. So just drive him up to it and then turn him. Drive him up to the quarter pirouette, keep him through, good, 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 and forward. Before he starts to spin, right? Just 2 steps, not 3, not 4, 2 steps. Control the forward. Now go. Right. And the forward is of essence here. When you say go, he'd better be going from the left leg, because it's just as important that you can stop the spinning. Good. And go. And get out of it. A little more collection. Little more collection. He can do it now. He can do it. Come on, make it smaller. Good girl. Make it smaller. He's a little too flat against your leg. Bend him more to the left. Good. And do not stop giving half holds in the right. Bend him more. That's better, okay? Make him look really supple. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so let's go. Okay, enough of that. Now go across the diagonal and do a large schooling pirouette. And do not let the hunches waltz out to the right. Keep that right leg back and hold. And then get enough bend to the inside that on positioning. And then hold that right rein. And we'll start first in a shoulder in. Prepare in the shoulder in. Make him sit, make him sit, make him sit. Half hold. Tweak that left rein and turn him with both reins. Who told you to do a full pirouette? Half. Am I on here? Good. Then pay attention. Okay, half pirouette. Focus. There you go. Half. I want a brilliant half pirouette. Let's see here now. Shoulder forward, good. And bending and sitting and half hold. Make it smaller. Tweak the left rein, say come here. 1, 2, 3, get out. That's easy now, huh? No, it was lovely. What a difference. Good girl. Okay, walk and praise him. Okay? Oh, that was easy. I remember how he couldn't stand it. Yeah, but this was so easy for him to understand. And he was totally calm about going in there and letting you manipulate him into even a full pirouette nobody asked for. But really, that has come a long way. And you were totally quiet in the whole turn, you know. The parts of you that were working were supposed to. And the rest was just sitting there. That was pretty cool.
I think the one to the right.
It's even better.
It is, although in this particular mistake, I feel like I have to keep him a little bit more to the left. Right now in the pirouette, I mean, I can't.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
More that he has less bending inside, but more straight at the front.
You have to keep him more in the outside rein?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Could be.
Because if I try for too much bend to the right, he just flops over on me.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like I'd like to eventually get more bend to the right.
This was, by the way, enough bend. We don't need more than this. What we actually want to see is a positioning of the horses, you know. When they do, if you think about a horse doing a full pirouette, he's cantering, he's going around, he's active behind, and the tempo is the same, and then he's slightly positioned to the inside of the turn. But what we don't want to see is that the outside rein gets so strong that he's looking the wrong way. And many even at the World Cup finals, there was one that was completely counterbent. You know, and I'm looking at that going, you know, just because the horse is going to the right and he's completely like this. And that just shows you that he's not through longitudinally at all. So, but this was big difference and enough bend and small enough. For pre-St. George, that is a good pirouette, at least a 7, maybe a 7.5 or an 8. Because, you know why? Because the tempo was exactly the same. And